Welcome to another episode of the Money Wheel Podcast. The journey to wealth starts here with your host, Don Shade.
Hello, my friend and future millionaire. Welcome to this episode of the Money Wheel. My name is Don Shade. Now, in the last few episodes, we covered the 25th hour and what needs to happen there, and we also covered how to set daily goals for daily income. Now, what I want to cover with you in this episode, I want you to think about what is the first thing you want to do once your business is moving forward. You know, we talk about becoming a millionaire and building all the big wealth, but, you know, the best sale that you're ever going to make is going to be the first one, because that proves to you that somebody is willing to pay you for what you know. Even if you're selling an affiliate product, you put together the email sequence and all that kind of stuff, talking to your audience. Somebody's listening to you. They're paying you to show them a hobby or to show them a business or whatever it is that you're selling. You know, there's no shortage of traffic on the internet. The problem is most people don't know how to pull traffic from somewhere else and get it to look at their website or their web page, their funnel, so that they can make sales. They don't know how to gain people's interest. And one of the things I hear a lot is people jumping back and forth from niche to niche, let's say, you know, I was in financial and I was in health and wellness and I was into relationships and I couldn't get any of that to work for me and they can't figure out why. Well, the reason they can't get it to work for them is because they're not passionate about it. You have to be involved in something that you're excited about. Otherwise, even though it's an email, your audience is going to pick up that you're not really interested in it. You're just trying to make a sale. It doesn't really matter to you. Once the audience can sense your passion for the product that you're selling and the way the information you're trying to help them with, or if you have an e-commerce store, maybe it's something that you really enjoy in that store, different hobby stuff. People are going to have the same interests as you. That's going to be the audience that you relate to. I want you to start to focus on what is my audience going to look like as far as who's the people that I'm going to target. And what I mean by target, there's a way you can send Facebook ads to be able to target certain audiences, and I'm not going to get into that because that's more of a Kris thing, and I'm sure that he's going to cover all that stuff on those boring technical podcasts that I don't really care for. I tell you this stuff because I want to prove a point. I want you to be able to think about this and know how you're going to move forward. I want you to be thinking about something you heard driving to work this morning, and you think, wow, that would make a difference in my business. This is the kind of things that I put together on my end because this is what has to happen for you to reach success. You have to have a certain mindset. You have to know the stuff you're passionate about. You know, I made the same mistake as everybody in the beginning. I looked at products and I was interested in selling them because of the money. I wasn't so much interested in the product, and I tried to create the emails and do that sort of thing and shoot videos on the product and the information I was selling. And you know what? It didn't excite me at all. And my audience picked up on it. We weren't able to sell. We weren't able to make any money. But I wanted to talk to you about stuff that I knew, stuff I was excited about, how to help somebody when they're broke and they don't have time, how to get their life organized so we can move forward and build you the kind of business you're looking to build. That's where I'm best. I'm really good at helping people get their life organized and helping them get set up so that, okay, I know the path that I'm going to walk. That's why I set up the $1 Million Roadmap. I'm not here to teach you how to save your way to wealth. I'm here to teach you how to create wealth with what you know. I want you to be excited and I want you to be proud of what you're doing. Because when you're excited and you're proud of it, it's going to show in the way you talk to people. And first thing you know, you're going to start making a couple sales. And then you'll make a few more, and all of a sudden, momentum will be on your side. And you'll start thinking to yourself, wow, this $1 million roadmap is really working. You know, if you're driving to work right now and you're hearing this, I'm sure you're going to take time throughout your day and you're going to be thinking about, this is what I want to do. This is how I want to build my business. This is what I see. This is how I can get the $1 million roadmap to work for me. Well, that's everything I have for today's episode. We'll see you next time on The Money Wheel.
Thank you for listening to the Money Wheel Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and like the podcast. For everything that was talked about in today's amazing show, go to moneywheelpodcast.com and get today's show notes, past episodes, and most importantly, you can connect with Don Shade on all his social media platforms. Again, at moneywheelpodcast.com. If you are just looking to email Don, you can email him at don@moneywheelpodcast.com. For a list of all our tools we use in our business, you can go to moneywheelpodcast.com/resources. Again, thank you for listening to today's podcast, and see you in our next episode of the Money Wheel Podcast.